Hello everyone, and welcome here to our class today. And for the start of this course, I'm very excited. My name is Braden Chase, and I'm excited to be here with you and to talk to you about some of these new things. So we're going to start things out with just a basic overview of this first week of the different ideas and topics that we'll be discussing. So this video will be short, and we will go into a lot more detail in the following 4 videos for the rest of this week. So first, I want to talk to you about something called a main idea. So a main idea, when we use that word, main idea, it means the principal focus, the main point, the main purpose, the specific reason, lots of different ways to say this, for somebody to say something to you. So that's really vague. But what does that mean, right? A main idea. So for example, in a lesson, as a teacher, I would have something to teach you. So if we are learning about the grammar verb be, I would give you some information about the verb be. Why? Because be is the main idea of that lesson. For another example, if I am watching the news on TV, and I want to know what the weather will be like tomorrow, I will wait for the weather part to show up on the news, and they will talk about the weather. The main idea of that section of the news is the weather for tomorrow. That's the main idea of that part. If I were to talk about Harry Potter, the main idea of Harry Potter is love is powerful. That's the idea that's there. The main idea of an ad or advertisement on TV is for you to buy something. That's the main idea, the point, the purpose, the focus. So that's what a main idea is. And in this class, through this week and through the entire course, we are going to be listening for main ideas. What do we hear for? What's the big important thing, right? There's lots of little things that are important also, but what's the big one? What's the main focus of what we're playing with, of what we're talking about? So that's a main idea. 2 other things to talk about. The first one is called small talk. Now this is an expression in English, and small talk means conversation. But it's a specific type of conversation where we talk about things that are not personal, but are common to everybody. For example, when I meet somebody in class, someone that I know, I would say, "Hi, how are you?" And they'd say, "I'm fine, how are you?" And that's an introduction, that's a greeting. And then I would say, "Wow, it's really hot outside." Or, "Wow, did you see the rain yesterday?" It's something that we both experienced and we understand, but it's not really personal, right? They're not asking about, "Why are you sad today?" Right? That's really focused. That's not small talk. Small talk is, "Wow, did you have a good lunch?" Or, "Hey, it took me a long time to get to school today or to get to work today." It's these general, open, relaxed, easy conversation. Things that anybody can talk about at any time. Did you see the movie that came out yesterday? How's your family doing? "Oh, they're doing great," right? Big, open, simple questions. Those are what we call small talk. And people do it all the time. It's a very polite conversation where we talk to each other about these simple things. After we have some small talk, we will usually move into more specific details. So inside of class, or inside of when you go to work, or when you're doing pretty much anything, first you greet somebody, you have a greeting. "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, good, how are you?" That's the greeting. And then, "Man, how was your day today?" "Oh, it was good, how was yours?" "Great." That's your small talk. And then you move into a different topic. Okay, so there's kind of these stages of every conversation. A greeting, a little bit of small talk, and then the actual conversation. So sometimes the greeting is long, sometimes it's short. Sometimes small talk is really big. Sometimes it's short. Sometimes the conversation is huge. And sometimes it's not even there. Okay? So those are the main three parts that we have through most conversations. Okay? And then at the end, we have a conclusion, right? Or just finishing up the conversation where we say, oh, nice to see you. Hope you have a great day. Bye. Those are the 4 steps of pretty much any conversation you ever have. Okay? But what we're talking about now is this middle part, or this second part, which is small talk. Simple, easy, straightforward questions. Okay? The next thing, right, second thing to talk about is making eye contact. Okay, so eye contact means when I look in your eyes. That's what eye contact is. Kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I hope it's working. But compare that to me looking over here. Am I looking at you right now? No. And you can tell. And you can tell the same thing if you're talking to somebody in person. They also, if they're looking over there, they're not actually looking at you. But if we're looking here, right in your eyes, it means something and you can feel it. Okay, so eye contact is very good. However, in American culture, this is a culture part of eye contact, too much eye contact can cause problems. It makes most Americans become uneasy. So if I'm constantly staring at you straight in your eyes all the time and I don't blink, it becomes scary, right? People, what's going on? It's fearful, right? They're concerned. So we look at you for some time, then we kind of look away, and then we talk, then we kind of look down, then we look at you. It's like, oh, that's really interesting. All right, okay, that's nice. And then we look back. This movement happens all the time. So that's eye contact. And when we're doing an interview, which is what we will be doing at the end of the week, we'll have an interview inside of class. When we do interviews, we need to have eye contact, usually a little bit more than usual. So we're focused and we're paying attention and giving eye contact to the people, to the person who's interviewing us. And we will talk a lot more about interviews later on. But the eye contact is something we can start practicing right now. So that's a big thing in class, with your friends, in your other classes, wherever you are, at work, with your friends, with your family. Practice doing some extra eye contact, and it'll help you a lot in your conversations. People will appreciate the attention that you're giving them. Okay, everybody, that's the lesson for today. There's no homework, but when you guys come back tomorrow, we're going to do some work in class. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.